Right, okay everyone, and I'd like to welcome you tonight to this IOWL season 5 week 2 because tier 3 game which will be between Enceladus, if that's how you say it, against the team of Ohana Tide, because the map pool for tonight will be Busan, Havana, Volsaya, Eichenwald, and the tiebreaker will be Nepal if needed, because we are winning a little bit weight and both teams are ready, so we will be starting this match now. Because this is also going to be a NA team on the left hand side versus a EU team, so we will be changing server between maps, but we will be starting off on NA. So in we go. But I would like to thank people for joining us for this early game. And hopefully it will be a good one for everyone joining us, because this is my first time seeing both these teams, because I have seen some of their players before for my season though. Because mainly Damalung and Azul for the side of Enceladus. I will learn that name at some point. And on the other side, I think I've seen Han Solo and Giant Joff before. Possibly others, but those are names that stick with me. But we are going to start off on Sanctuary. Right, okay, so on the side of Enceladus, because we will see a Diva, Lionheart, Tracer, Ashe, Lucio, Baptiste. A bit of a normal comp, I like it. And on the side of Tide, we will see the Line, Diva, Doomfist, Sombra, Lucio, Anna, so that will be a bit more of a dive. Right, okay, so it's all about the opening pick. Because whoever can cap the point first is going to have a big advantage. Because that's a big hack on the Lionheart there, I believe. Or maybe the Diva, because the Diva did go down pretty fast from the power of Doomfist. Oh well, because Tide getting a lot of value off the Sombra early and picking up some fast kills. Because Zed fell, because getting a lot of value, because killing both of the supports. Oh, okay, so Tide have now capped the first point. Because we can hear Lucio, Burnell from Funky, who is getting close to Bob, because he is not ults online just yet. Let's go into a bit of outside drill. Both teams just poking each other into advantage, but we do see it happening on point, and George does fall to the Tracer of Flag, and Funky does take out the other tank, so it does look like that. So it does look like Enceladus are going to take the point, thanks to their great DPS Flag to get some opening picks. Because on the ult side, because George will have Shatter, which could be fight winning, because as Jorf and Dragon do fall, because as they go for the fight, and so does the Sombra. Because that was a very good team fight, because of Enceladus there, because losing very low resources and getting a lot of value. He needs to be careful, Dragon, he's pushing in a little bit too far at the moment. Let's watch the Sombra for a bit, because to see how much value they're getting. Oh right, because they're just getting mad-marked by the Tracer. Which is very good for Flag on the Tracer actually, because you can't let the Sombra have freedom. And both the DPS for Tide are having some real issues, because getting into this game after a great opening. Because both teams at the moment are just building up some ults. I'm gonna go over to George because he does have Shadow online, so let's see if he can make an opening for his team. Wex with a kill on Flag is a big footer. Sound barrier news by both teams. And Nano's news by Wex. Oh, belly shell falls to the impact of the shatter. It's a big kill. Fantastic sweep off Damalung there, which resulted in Fruitcake getting the Diva Bomb kill. Alright, so we could see some great salt flare here now because of Enceladus to just buy some time. Because Tide should get the cap though, because they do have the numbers. Alright, but Enceladus, I will want to say the name at some point, do have a lot of ultimate. Wow. Big value of the pulse off Flag, but Han Solo will get some big value of the EMP bomb. I don't know, because they do lose the point, so I don't know if Ohana Tide will be able to get back in time. Okay, because Nano is news by Damalung on the Lionheart to clean this up. Because Tide have made it back and are trying to bring this fight back round. Fruitcake is out of mech, but Flake is just causing mayhem. Doomfist ult comes in, is unable to get the kill. Funky kills Steadfell. Because this fight should go the way of Enceladus. Oh, fantastic shatter of George, but he's unable to follow it up and falls. And that is the first point going to... And that is the first point going to Enceladus. I'm going to say this name so many different ways. Let me just look at this. Enceladus. Oh, this is a weird name. We'll work it out. We'll work it out. If I am saying it wrong, I do apologise. Alright, but we are going to downtown now. And we are seeing the same comp of Enceladus, and on the side of Tide we are seeing the Line Diva Genji Soldier Blue Baptiste, which is, I want to say Ball, but really not sure. Alright, because opening fight is going the way of Tide though. Because they needed a good early fight win, because afterwards in the first round. Oh wow, because Funky gets a big kill on Dynamite, but Wex and Baptiste is trying to hunt him down. You're getting a lot of value Funky on this DPS so far. Very uncontested, because Wally is news by Giant Jaw, because George falls. Because Belly Shelf with some fantastic flares here. He's not really getting a lot of ult charge Dragon here on the Genji. Because Fruitcake takes him down. Alright, because doing that brawl, because we did see a cap by Enceladus. Right, okay, so let's watch George with Shatter, because let's see if he can get any value. Because a nice window news, Diva Bomb is put in. Fantastic Diva Bomb there. Great combination of flair. He's trying to turn his back around Dragon, but he can't do it by himself. He did get off the Genji, because I think he recognised himself, he wasn't getting the value. Dragon is turning this around actually, because of getting a fast couple of kills here. Alright, because Funky does fall to Funky on the Ash, but Azul kills the Dragon finally, and Giant Jaw goes down. Shatter is news by George, which hits too. It's because Zedphil kills the Anna, that's a lot of hailing down, but Azul news is Sound Barrier, and Pulse Bomb is news by Wex. And Zedfeld loses visor, aimbot has been engaged, kills Baby Diva and the Lucio. Cannot, and now the White Hat goes down, but we do see Bob here to contest with Flake on the Tracer. Because that was some good play off Tide, but they were not unable to convert it into a cap. And this is not looking good for their chances on map 1. Right, okay, because looking on the ults, we see Shatter of Belly Shelf and Han Solo with Diva Bomb, so it's going to be all about who can get value off their ults. Jagan does now have Pulse Bomb also. Jagan is having a bit of a Tracer do. A nice, because that's a nice kill of Zedfeld to take out Diana and the main source of hit. Lex follows up with a big kill of Funky and Han Solo kills Belly Shelf, and the cap does go the way of Tide again. Very back and forth map so far. Right, okay, so the only ults on board now is Belly Shelf has still got his Shatter, but Fukik is getting close to Diva Bomb, and Giant Jaw does have Wally, and Lex is pulling up to Nano. Well, let's get on board with Belly Shelf because this Shatter could be map winning. It's a big block, but Flake takes advantage and gets a big Pulse Bomb on both DPS. Oh, that is a lot of CC on Belly Shelf. The power of Blake should not be underestimated. Diva Bomb is thrown in by Fruitcake. It does kill Giant Jaw. Azul kills George. Han Solo jumps off map. We do see a Nano Soldier, but it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard work getting through the Diva. They do get through the Diva. They do have Visor. They do fall to Flake on Tracer, who is causing mayhem. Because they are turning a lot of fights. That is a Nano Tracer who gets shattered. Sound barrier is used by Azul again. Belly Shelf has came back as Winston to help clean up the point. Because Dameron kills Han Solo. Bob is also here to kill Giant Jaw. Right, okay. And that's first map going to the side of Enceladus. This is going to be painful. This is going to be a painful night with that name. But we do see Flay of the game going to Flake, and well deserved. This is probably the double pulse bomb. Oh no, this might be the triple actually. Oh no, the Lucio walked into the team. That is unfortunate. Right, okay, but we will be getting a server change to EU now, and we will be going to Havana. So I will be interested to see if Tide can use the change of server and the change of map to a more hit-center focus to their advantage. Because ping does seem to matter more for hit-center fires. But we will see. Because we will also see if we get any swaps. So we will change to Havana. Very different map, Havana, to most maps. Because one of the only maps where you can't really get away with Wineheart, in my opinion, but you know, you see it happen. We'll go to France. That's normally what people like. And let's see what's going on with both teams. Oh, I did not take off Busan. Whoops. I always forget I have to take off the map, and so I always put on the new one. There we go. Both teams are in the middle doing their changes. I would normally give some witty banter right now, but I do not have a caster, so it's going to be a struggle. So do not judge me too harshly. But that was a very decent first map off both sides though, because could have went either way, but Enceladus, because did take it home to be winning 1-0 in the series so far. Okay, we are going to see some changes of roles on Enceladus. So Sarah is going to come in on support with Fruitcake. Damalung is going to be playing tank with Belly, and Funky and Flake are going to be on DPS. Because Damalung is a long time teammate of mine, so I would be interested to see what he can do. Right, okay, so that's the changes for that team. So, on the side of Ohana Tide, we will be seeing Milkman and Han. Where is Milkman? Oh, Milkman must have joined just now. So, and Asuna will be coming in. I like that name for reasons. And we will see Dragon on DPS also. And on support we will have Lex and George. I don't really have to stop these round, but I choose to. Where did George go? Okay, there's George. Need to change Lex to a team. Okay. Let's see if both teams are ready. Let's do a server check to make sure that I did put it on EU. Yeah, I'm because I'm not a closeted Sword Art fan. I'm a very big Sword Art fan, but I don't think this is the time and place to be talking about my anime interests. But I do respect Artemis is that for calling out in the chat, because it's very true when they also get the reference I was alluding to. Swap Joe for the Lex. Okay. Did I get the wrong way there? Nah, they've just changed their mind. I mean, because I could talk about anime in the intermission between the maps, but I will just annoy half of the fans, so going to avoid that. Because as much as I would love to. Just still waiting for both teams, so tied already. Let's see, we're just waiting for the other team to see if they're ready or not. Right, okay, so I did get already in the game chat, so that is good enough for me. So we will be going into map 2 in this series between Enceladus versus Ohana Tide. Because the score at the moment is 1-0 to Enceladus. But this could all change because going into a different map with a different server. And just I'm so paranoid about this server thing. I just don't want to make this mistake again. Yep, that's all correct. So we will be going in, and I would like to thank all the people for joining us tonight also. Wait, so what are we going to see of both sides here? Maybe dive, maybe double shield, maybe some ball. I'm expecting to see some ball. It's not everyone's cup of tea. but I like it. Okay, so we are seeing double shield, double sniper, and double main support. With the Alyssa, Sigma, Hansel, Widow, Bap, and Anna. And on the side of Tide, we will see Alyssa, Diva, Cassidy, Tracer, Bap, and Zenyatta. So we're going to see the classic battle of Die versus Double Shield, which is pretty common for this map actually. So I'm not anti it. Because I will say playing double sniper on bad ping is a bold move. I respect it. I'm interested to see if it will pay off. So I am going to watch the Widow. Because they were getting a lot of value off the Ashe on the opening map of Busan. I do like Fruitcake there, watching the flank. That's something you need to be aware of, as their Sigma is intentionally dodging them. I know that pain. This Tracer does not like them at all. Funky's trying to get some payoff. Nice, that is a nice kill of Damel. Oh, nice headshot. I'm glad I caught that. Because headshot on a Tracer is not an easy task. So big respect to Funky. Flake did fall there, but Asuna has fell to belly shell. Is that belly shelf? Yeah, that is belly shelf. Well, oh no, but they did lose Alyssa because thanks to the DPS support known as Zenyatta. Great flex there. Because this is Tide's time to push to the advantage. Window is news by George. Wex has decided he is the DPS. And Sigma will surely fall. He does get the immortality. Damalung is back. Flake falls to Dragon. And Tide should get this opening cap. Because that is the danger of the comp of Enceladus. Because once they lose a main part of it, the rest of it will fall as Demerung falls again on the Alyssa and Dragon kills Fruitcake. Funky is doing some work though, because killing... Oh, one nice headshot on Asuna. Because always fun to see good Widow for. Right, okay, so on the old ult check, because we do see Damalung and Belly Shelf with the tank ults, Flake with Dragon and Star with Window, Fruitcake about to have Nano, and on the side of Tide we see Supercharger, Deadeye and Transcendent as Dragon falls to Flake, doing the old ult check. Sigma ult is newsed early, they haven't got anything to really stop it. They choose not to transcend it, that's a lot of faith in the Baptiste, but it did work as Wex kills Sal. Because Milkman just sat here waiting for some healing. Supercharger is newsed. Funky again with a nice shot. Because that is a nice dragon by Flake who does die to George because Dameron kills Milkman, his opposite number. Transcendence is newsed. They're really committing to this Tide. Alright, because Damon pushes forward, Fruitcake kills Han Solo. Wex on Zenyatta is putting on a bit of a clinic of aim at the moment. Getting a lot of big kills as he is behind the entire team. Let's see if he can kill the Hanzo, or the Widow. Nice! Nice Zenflare. Can you get another? Who needs a DPS when you have Zenyatta? My hero. Because for anyone watching, because I am a support main, so I have a bit of a preference to support, so it's nothing personal. Right, okay, because Tide may get the second cap here, but Damalung is here to try and stop it, because Dragon has went on the Genji at some point. I think he was on Tracer before, could be wrong. He's going in deep. Nice dodge on the walk. Let's go back to Funky and see what they can do on the Widow. Milkman a little bit bold there, you could say. Belly Shelf is Warlord and using the old hands to keep himself alive as he gets healed by Anno and Bap. He does have another ult as Sooner falls because Scylla's not used their Deadeye. Han Solo does have Diva Bomb, but it's going to be hard to get value. As I say this, they'll probably get a kill. Immortality Field is fast. Funky with a nice double kill on Baby Diva and Genji, and Flare kills Wex. Nano is news on the Sigma, and that is some fast kills. Baptiste's trying to get away, unfortunately he could not. Funky with a nice headshot again. Let's watch Funky again for a bit. Who does have a forgot the name. Infocyte, yeah, I'll say Infocyte. Walls, that's what most people say. Comboing it with the Sigma ult. Oh, and Dragon's news also, but Transcend. What? No. Wow, okay. Okay. Oh, why? Because so much for bad ping, I guess. A wonderful triple headshot there off Funky. Right, okay, so what is going on with Ohana Tide? We have Window, Deadeye, and oh, that would have been a nice Deadeye through the window, but wonderful headshot off Flake. Funky is finally falling to Dragon on the Genji as Dragon now kills. Blade is nosed. Nice Genji flare. Because some very top flare, some very niche heroes because they're very high so. Because of Funky on Widow and Dragon on the Genji as Dragon just wins that personal duel. Yep, okay, they are sick of this Genji and we do see Flake on the top. And Moira actually, they are not happy. Milkman falls, so this is going to be a reset for Ohana Tide. We also see Damoling on the ball. Funky does kill Lex as he now goes back up to his spot. The Widow's Wedge, as you could say. Oh, Asuna with a bit of revenge there. Some really nice sniper duels going on this map. Now we get the Sigma duel. Belly Shelf does have Sigma ult, so he may try and bait them in and then set them up. Dragon falls to Belly Shelf. Han Solo kills Belly Shelf. They need to kill the turret. No shield here as Sar dies to the Diva Bomb. Funky kills the Suna on the Widow. Window is nosed, so because Window is nosed by George, so Wex can now shoot through it. Because who, to be honest, doesn't even need a window, as we saw in the first half of this map. Dragon with a nice kill on Funky. Belly Shelf trying his best. Wex does have Transcendence, which could maybe ensure the fight. Asuna with a nice double kill. Transcendence is news to clear the minefield. No, but it's looking like that Enceladus because could have this hold of Sigma ult now. Wex with another nice kill. Belly Shelf does kill Milkman in the Sigma duel. Baby Diva is trying to solve for all she's worth, bless her. Dragon falls before he can get off his second blade, and there we go. Because Tide were not able to get the full cap, but with Havana, it's a very hard map to do that, so I think they will be happy with that, but maybe a bit disappointed. No, but really good play off both teams because the team of Enceladus did really well there. I've just decided to go with that name. No, it's the way I would pronounce it. If I'm wrong, complain at me after the game. Okay, so we're going to see double shield again off Enceladus. Are they going to go? Yeah, is Flake going to go to Hanzo again? And now we see Fruitcake off the Anna and on the Zen, and on the side of Ohana Tide we see same comp they ended with actually, with Asuna on the Widow and Jagan on the Genji. Jagan really living up to the name of Jagan with the Genji for. He truly is one with the Jagan. Okay, so Flake has decided to go Soldier, and maybe he will decide to go something else. Whoa, okay. Because Asuna with a fast double headshot to put down a statement on this defense. A nice headshot there because Wex wins the Zendo. Just don't watch Widow a bit because it's a fun time. Wex does fall to Flake, who makes the swap to Tracer, which is a very good pick after getting headshotted by Widow. I would do the same. Not really, I suck at DPS. Let's go watch the tanks for a bit. Oh, Damelung falls to Jagan. Jagan does have a Discord on him. Nice dodge of the lock though. Tracer is trying to hunt him down. Nice kill. Wex does kill Funky. Wex falls to Flake though. Because Flake showed how good their Tracer was in the first map, so I'm not surprised they're doing it again. Widow does... Asuna does kill them. Window is newsed by George. Fruitcake with a nice headshot on the Widow. D.Va may get demeched here. Yeah, she's gone. Wex with another big kill on Funky. Window is newsed. Fruitcake kills them. And with that window, it's looking like that Enceladus are going to get this opening point. Because they got that point by using Pulse Bomb, Window, and Sigmold. Wex is getting a lot of value. They may not always win the fight, but he's definitely leaving his mark. We are probably going to see a Dragon Blade soon, so let's get on board with the Dragon himself. Asuna with another nice headshot. This Tracer is not a fan of them though. Here comes the Blade. Not the greatest Blade. Did Wex news Transcendence to try and support that? Now they've news Transcendence. Don't know about those Transcendences. But yeah, but Flake is here pushing the advantage. We do see Funky on Genji of their own because they're clearly sick of the Widow deal. Immortality is newsed. Damelung kills Asuna. Pulse Bomb is newsed. This is not a good place to be for Tide at the moment. Because meanwhile, Wissa is just on can't do it because like the good little horse, so that she is. Asuna with a nice kill on Flake. Because the change to Cassidy is a good one. I don't know if we can see a touch here off Tide. Oh, someone has. Oh, it's Tracer. Nice kill. The turn in this round. Wonderful turnaround with only the window newsed. I'm really liking the swaps of both teams in this map because they're adapting well to each other. It's like a little chess match. Okay, but we do see both tank ults online, and that's it for both sides, but Sart is close to their window. So let's see who can get the better out of their tank ults. Because Enceladus, because Syl have a high ult bank though. Wex wins the Zen duel. Can he win the Tracer duel though? Oh, that's unfortunate. They must have had like 10 HP there. Sigmold is newsed by Belly Shell, Supercharger is newsed by Damelung. Huge immortality there with George to keep his team alive. Sigma ult is nosed, Diva Bomb is nosed, Deadeye is nosed. They have really committed to this fight here. Sar's nosed window. Flag is here. George kills Sar and the Baptisto. Go baby Diva, go. Tried their best flag there, but you're not going to win the 3-on-1. And Damalong has had enough of Alyssa Jail and just went to his trademark ball. Funky kills Dragon. Asuna should die here, yep. Milkman does kill Damalong, but Funky does kill Lex. And Funky follows that up with a kill on Milkman, and this should be second point cap going the way of Enceladus. Flag with a nice Tracer dual kill there. 3 minutes on the clock is a decent time bank, but is it going to be enough to take the second map? That's a nice walk of Belly Shelf. Having a bit of a poke duel, the cart is always moving though. Oh, Flag in the back line. Milkman does kill Belly Shelf. Flag has killed both supports though. Damalung is trying to kill the Tracer with Dragon, who is contesting. Milkman with 6 HP. Don't know how long he will last. Probably not long with a blade, because Funky did lose blade there. I did miss that, but I think most people are already dead. As soon as a nice kill on Funky, who's going for the spawn kill. A minute off the clock has been burned. Wex kills Fruitcake. Let's go. Because let's get on board with the support DPS known as Wex for his last second, as Dragon has went Soldier. Transcendence news there to save Soldier. It's boarded into Genji, but maybe he backs himself to get Transcendence before the blood. Off the way he plays, he probably will. Funky has made the swap off Genji to the Widow actually. He is sick of Wex on the Zen. Belly Shelf does have Sigma ult, and Damalung also has Minefield. Funky does get the kill on Lex. Minefield is... oh, that is a nice combo of Minefield and Sigma ult. Very nice. That could be map winner. And there we go, because Enceladus have took the second map, so they are winning the series 2-0 in this first to 3. Because we will be going to 2 CP now with Volsaya, so we could get a draw. We do see Dragon with play of the game on Genji. This was good Genji flare. I remember this when it happened. Another close map. It's Flag on Tracer though. It's putting on a bit of a. It's just causing nightmares for the team of Tide at the moment. Because Damalung wasn't on ball long, but he clearly got value on it considering he got a card. Okay, so we will be going back to NA. We will be changing sides and we will be changing map. Because I do see in the chat that Armis has said Flag and Wex are easy MVPs. I can't disagree at the moment. Because Funky and Dragon have had their own moments. Both tanks are doing well. Everyone's doing well, but I do seem to be mentioning them more than most. So. What am I looking for? Volsaya on. Well, my mind just went blank. Havana off. Let's go to NA Central. I wish there was a East, but you know. Oh yeah, they just swap sides. Okay, so let's change the spectators for Tide first, because they're the team that have got 1,000,000. Nothing wrong with that. It's always good to have options. And when you're 2-0 down, you need to use options. The only one who is not is IOWL. Okay, let's change the times. Let's change the team names as well. Give me a second. I just want to get the spelling right because embarrassment is not fun. I embarrass myself enough. Okay, Enceladus and Ohana ties. Because I will say big respect to the org of because to the org of Ohana though, because they have a lot of teams because mostly EU, but they do have some NA as well, and their games always seem to be competitive. It's very good org. Right, what changes have we got on the board? So Busto is going to be playing tank for Enceladus with Belly. Funky and Flay gonna stay on DPS, and Sa and Damelung will be your support line. And on the side of Ohana Tai, Asuna will be going out for Zedfell. And Eleanor, I think that's how you say it, will be coming in for Crowin. Okay, I went there already in. So, yep, that's all correct, I think. Away, Artemis. I will not be casting your tier 4 game. Someone else might be, but I do have a game tonight. Because while I wait for both teams to be ready, I can tell you. I am not sure, actually. Because your captain would know, though, if it is being casted. Because my own team plays... I play for the team of Spudwife. Okay, just let me check the ticket. Are both sides ready? Then we can get this map restarted. Yeah, because hopefully this is not the last map, because this has been a good series so far. Ah, I forgot to change the spec on Food Cake. No. Why did I put them on blue? I know they're red. What am I doing? Yeah, that's the thing about casting. You forget things at times. Oh, okay, I see. I read that wrong because they wanted them out in them. That makes more sense. Right. Right, okay, so Tide are now ready. Let's just check the servers to make sure we are in Sentinel. Yep, we are indeed in Sentinel again. Okay, both teams appear to be ready, so let's go into this map 3 and potentially final map. Unless it ends in a tie or tie win. Which, since it's Volsire, are both very good options. Okay, in we go. I wonder if we'll see some more double shield. Because for anyone joining us in this series, because Enceladus are winning 2-0 against the side of Ohana Tide. I'm actually shocked I'm able to say their org name because normally I cannot and just stutter for a minute. Clearly having a good night. So, Tide are coming out with the double shield. Zed fell back on the Sombra from the first round. Dragon on Ash, Bap and Mercy, a very solid comp. I like it. Busto, and on the side of Enceladus, we are getting, well, Dive basically. Winston, Diva, Tracer, Widow, Zenyatta, and Anna. So this will probably be the strat of Winston goes in, feeds a bit, build up nano, Winston goes in, causes mayhem. Itil is all this time. Let's watch the Winston. It's always fun to watch the big man. Because Jagger is set up on the familiar high ground, the Mercy. Oh, Zedfell kills Sarth. That's an early pick. Funky does kill Jagger though. Can we get away on that? No, we cannot, because Belly Shelf has took the space well. Zedfelf has fell to Funky, who is putting on a who has clearly not liked me saying Flag is it would be my MVP so far. There's nothing to really contest them on the Widow, so they can just pop these shots in. His Belly Shelf kills the Mercy, and first cap should be going. Oh, nice headshot on the Sigma though. First cap is going to go the way of Enceladus in white and speed. Maybe worse for Zedfell, just clearly wanted a bit of revenge. Funky is clearly proven to be a bit of a Widow specialist. Because not to say that's the only thing they play, but when I say their name, it seems to be on the Widow. You have to see it though. You don't, because you don't often see a Widow player. Because let's see what Flake can do. I should have kept watching Funky clearly, as they do fall to Zedfell, but the kill on George is huge. Because that means the only healing is now Mercy. Winston dives in. He does have Primal. Flake is killing everyone. He is hack now, but Zar kills Milkman. This could be another fast cap actually. Zedfell does have EMP, but can they touch? They are dead, so they cannot touch. Nano is noosed on Winston. Transcendence is noosed to make space. But Ball is here to contest, as Ball does. EMP is in, but there's nothing really to combo with it, as Flake is just putting on a statement here. Belly Shelf with a fast double kill. Bob is news, but Busto there with some fantastic clearance of Bob to get him off point, and I will say I want the series to go the distance, but 4.5 minute time bank is very hard to contest. So Enceladus could win the series here, but you know, because we have to not count out the side of Tide, because they could bring this back. Because it's not uncommon to see Volsaia go 6-6 or something stupid. It can't be good for the mental though. Right, okay, so Tide are gonna go with an even bigger dive with the Tracer Fowler. Dragon is gonna have to be careful here because Funky and Flake are having really good games, as apparently I cannot watch Flake. That is unlucky. Alright, but we are seeing double shield back out for Enceladus with the Soldier Widow. Okay, I can actually watch Soldier now. That's good. Wow, Funky going for the cheeky headshot on Dragon there. Let's watch the duel that may decide the map. Oh, whoa, okay. Okay, Widow there with the spicy line of mother like daughter. The disrespect is huge. Winston tries to engage. Fowler is back. Okay, Funky ain't messing. Because Zedfeld does kill Sar, and Berryshell does fall off the map, so this is doable, but Funky's just killed Flea, so maybe not so doable. Because Dragon's gonna need to get value off this Fowler. He needs to kill Funky. Because we did see this in Overwatch League in the early seasons, because where a good Widow can just dominate Volsaia. And we're seeing it here. I want to watch other people, but every time I look away, Funky seems to get a headshot. Like that. I'm sorry, how did they just get a double headshot? Right, I need to watch other people. Plague there with a nice kill on the Mercy, couldn't get into cover. Dragon has decided Fowler's not the answer. Genji could be though. Genji not a bad pick. Zedfell has went on the hands up to try and contest. Berryfell does kill Dragon. What is going on elsewhere? Boston nearly does have Supercharger, and it's not looking good for Tide because they have burned 2 minutes and not really done much. But they do have the win condition of Nano, because are they going to wait for Blade or use this on the big boy known as Winston? They're surging, they're waiting. Supercharger is news. I think they will wait more. Okay, no, they are committing. Dragon does kill Sar. Flake is out with the visor though in the back. Funky with another headshot. The Nano Winston did not get the required value. Didn't even use Flammel actually. Can the Mercy retreat? As Funky is again just killing everyone. A minute left on the clock. Because Tide need to do something quickly. It's going to be up to Milkman to... It's going to be up to Milkman to get value on this final. But Belly Shelf has Signal and Sar has Transcendence. Downlug has Window. Window was going to be used early to contest the choke. The tanks do get through, but the supports have been very much abandoned. Nice kill off Milkman with the Flymo. Dragon has killed Flake. Both DPS are down. This could be Tide's moment. Busto does kill the Ana. Blade is news. We'll have to get on board with Dragon real fast. And they've done it. It took them 40 minutes, but they managed to turn it around because thanks to the dive play of Milkman and Dragon. Impressive. Their turn back is already worse though, because then the side of Enceladus.
Feeling better?
Because we do see Clarwin on the brig, which is clearly to try and keep Flake in control. Didn't work, unfortunate. Funky has changed to the scimitar. Because we're not as good on this point, I guess. Zedfell has Jagan whenever he comes back. They're just sitting there waiting for DPS as Berry Shell brings the swam down with the Sigma ult. Funky kills the Blig, and Anna does get a kill on the Flag, but it's Tracer, so it doesn't really matter, really. Harsh to say, but it is facts. 2 minutes on the clock. They do have the Nano again on Lion Tide, but Busto does have Supercharger. I would say that this is Ohana's time to make movement, as they choose to go to the line and just brute force this. There's nothing to really dive anymore apart from the supports, who are going to be protected anyway, so maybe it's a good choice. Jagan is went on the Doom though. Clearly wants he clearly wants to get some fast kills, like that. Funky melts Milkman, Supercharger doing what Supercharger does. Can Zedfell get a kill before he dies? Sigma is not to be messed with, he's just trampled on this poor man. They still have the Nano though. They have the Nano Wally. But they are going into the Scimitar wall and the Baptiste wall, the double wall, you could say. Scimitar it's a really out all over. I do like the teleporter for the fast returns though. Oh, I could have punished Sar there, but he was scared of the damage. Nice window off Damalon. Nano Line is pushing in. Sigma ult is used by Belly Shelf to help his team. Crowin does kill the Alyssa. It's a bit hard to keep up with what's happening. This is turned into chaos. 20 seconds left on the clock. And Enceladus have decided to hit the kill button and go to the spawn. Flag is hunting down the Doomfist so he can't touch. Diva is getting melted by the Scimitar. I don't think they can touch. No, they cannot. And there we have it. Because your winners today of the series are... Because Aaron Quadius, I've been saying this wrong all night, but sue me. Because they've took this series 3-0 against the side of Ohana Tide. And my personal MVP would probably be Funky. I mean, it's either Funky or Flake for Enceladus. Like, they've been doing great all night on DPS. Because on the side of Ohana Tide, because for the one map Lex played, he did really well on Zenyatta, but he only played one map, so it's harsh giving MVP to someone who played one map, so probably Dragon, I guess. But I would like to thank everyone for joining me tonight, because in this early series, because I hope that everyone had fun watching, because I for sure did. And we should have matches later on tonight, because with our other casters, and we will have matches on tomorrow also. Because we typically have a match every day if possible, but we are looking for more casters, because if anyone thinks they can do better than me, which let's be fair, isn't that hard. Alright, but I think that's everything for me, so I'd like to thank everyone for watching tonight, and I will see you all later. Goodbye.